So obviously it has been a minute since we posted a YouTube video, but I'm gonna catch you up on what's going on with the 6.7's front end right now, and a part that I've been waiting over 3 months on for the 6.0 Power Stroke that has been holding up this entire operation. But make sure that you guys are subscribed because we are coming very close. We're this close to finishing up the 6.0 Power Stroke. It has been a long time coming and we're super excited to debut it at Lifted Truck Nationals. A very quick run through on the 6.0. What we haven't uploaded to the channel is some fresh tint from Kyle at Custom Auto Works here in Carthage, Missouri, doing us the favor of doing a fishbowl delete. A lot of people have been requesting it for a few years now, and I finally broke down and did it. Now, obviously, the big question is, where are the 6.0 Power Stroke headlights? We've been waiting 3 months for these bad boys. Now, in this video, I want you guys to stay tuned because we're gonna be showing you what's done to it. I think we were one of the first people to get this done on some Alpha X headlights for a 6.0 Power Stroke. Super excited for it. And then we have a very nice detail that I think is gonna wrap it up. But you guys are gonna love these. The wait is definitely worth it. But before I hop into that, the 6.7, what's going on with it? So, obviously, we got some chrome headlights that were on it, and those needed a paint match very badly. So we're gonna be taking them to Sam 6 Slow, the guy that ended up paint matching my 6.0 Power Stroke headlights. He's gonna give me the 6.0 headlights. I'm gonna give him the 6.7 chrome ones. He's gonna paint match them, and hopefully in a few weeks or a month or so, we'll get those back, and then we'll have a paint matched 6.7 Power Stroke headlights. So it's gonna look freaking awesome. But this is where things start getting a little confusing. So people are just like, I thought originally you took it to someone else. Why does Sam have your headlights and why are you taking these to him? Well, let me explain that very quickly. So the guy that I originally took these to, I'm not gonna say the name because I'm not trying to bash him. You know, things happen and what happened, you know, no hard feelings. He took care of me, he made it right, and that's all that matters. So originally, whenever I first got these headlights taken to him, it was about a 6 to 8 week turnaround time. Well, me thinking that just because they were headlights, I thought maybe the turnaround time would be a month. So I'm like, okay, whatever. He showed me his work. He does good work. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. So I ended up giving him the headlights. He takes them, you know, he gives me a few updates. I reach out and, you know, we kind of just go back and forth. Well, coming up on the 6 week mark, I'm just like, hey, you know, you said 6 to 8 weeks. I was just curious if we're looking at that 6 or if we're looking at that 8 week mark. Looks like it's going to be the 8. Damn. Okay, whatever. The 8 week mark comes around and he tells me, hey, I got the headlights. So I was just like, hell yeah. So for as long as I waited, I'm expecting a very good paint job on these headlights, considering this guy took 2 months to do it because he's not a one-stop shop. He takes them to someone else. So this isn't where this is his fault. So then a few days pass by after that message and he calls me and he's like, hey man, I got some bad news. These headlights, I'm not satisfied with how they look. If I wouldn't put them on my truck, I'm not gonna give this to a customer. So I'm like, okay, let's see how bad it is. Sends me the pictures. It's as bad as he says. I could have had them put back together the way that they were, but me being me, people are gonna go up to it with their camera and shine their light in it and look for it. That's exactly what everyone did when I first got my taillights. I paint matched those on my own. So people are always looking for something that's wrong with it. So I'm like, dude, it's been 2 months. So like, I was really upset with his paint guy and everything, whatever, but he ended up making it right. He's like, I'll tell you what, I know a guy that also does paint, you know, I can take it to him, but it'll, you know, be a few weeks before. So we were thinking like another month he would have these headlights. I'm like, dude, I don't have that time frame. We were crunching for Mother Road Mayhem. Like, this is one of the biggest things that's been holding me up. I wasn't able to get any paint correction done on this. I wasn't able to remove the dents. I couldn't take it to any shops. I can't drive the truck without its headlights. So then when I start thinking about one of my buddies, Sam 6 Slow, he paints headlights and stuff like that. He does body work and all this stuff. So I'm just like, okay, you know, I'm going to reach out to him, see what he thinks. So then the original paint guy, you know, he went out of his way to get those headlights to Sam. So then Sam got a hold of them, fixed them up literally a week and a half. He was able to sand them down, paint them, add some touches, and a really cool feature to these headlights all within a week and a half. And he just really saved my butt. So we were freaking out, but it ended up working out. You know, the original guy would have got it done, but I just didn't really have the time for it. He did make it right, so I'm not worried. There's no hard feelings between any of us or anything like that. And I don't want to say a name because I don't want people to think that it's a bad company. Honestly, it takes a lot for someone to reach out, call you and tell you, hey, I messed up, but I'm going to make it right. And that's exactly what that guy did. We basically called it even, and I wasn't upset about it after the fact. But now if somebody messed up my headlights, tried to turn them in the way that the paint guy had left them, like, here you go, George. I've been like, what the hell is this? Like, this is, I'm holding a freaking big red turd in my hands. Do you not see this? Like, people have tried to do that to me. So props to him and whatnot, but Now we are on our way to Kansas City. We're about to be on our way to Kansas City, and we're gonna go pick those up from Sam. And I have a feeling they're gonna look better in person than what they look like in videos, because that's typically how most things are. Things are a lot bigger, things are a lot cooler in person versus a video. It doesn't do them justice. So we're gonna go ahead, hop in the gas saver, drive down to Kansas City. We'll be there about 9, 10 o'clock, and then we're gonna drive another 3 hours back and be home by midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. So we made it to KC. Then Sam's whip over there, and he's got a little bit of a surprise for us, and we're gonna show you real quick headlights that he did. So Sam, do you want to give us a quick run through of what you did?
Yeah, so they're Alpha Race Novas. They're the same ones that were on George's truck before that had been missing for quite some time. I ended up getting these about 3 weeks ago. George dropped them off to another guy a little bit closer to him, and he had some problems with scheduling and couldn't quite get them out in time. So with Mother Road Mayhem coming up, George wanted to get them done sooner. So he reached out to me, and because he knew I've done headlights and taillights before. So I actually drove down here 3 weeks ago and came and picked these up and just got them wrapped up a couple nights ago, and these things look absolutely killer. They look awesome.
Dude, those are freaking sick. Videos do not do this justice.
So you got the King Ranch logo on the side of the reflector and everything, just small but subtle. It's there, looks really, really good. Yeah, they were definitely one of the more challenging sets. I'm trying to film here. They're definitely one of the more challenging sets I've done, with all the little nooks and crannies in there, but after a little bit of painstaking and a little bit of swearing here and there, they came out really, really nice. So it took a little bit of convincing, but I talked George and let me thin down the DRL bar there. I thought it was going to look really, really slick, and I think it came out really good instead of having the full width bar, but I'm really excited to see this on Titan. It's going to look really good.
So if someone wants some stuff paint match, how do they find you?
You can hit me up on Instagram. It's at 6flow_cat eye. I can send you some pictures of more stuff I've done. Actually, about 30 minutes before I got here, I dropped off another set of headlights and taillights. I did promise myself, though, I was going to get my truck back up and running before I do any more, because the last 3-4 months, all I've been doing is other people's work, and I still don't have a motor in my truck, so I'm going to get that done first.
Shatterproof lens, huh?
Yep. I have no idea. I don't know what he said. I don't know what he's talking about.
But yeah, if you hit me on Instagram if you want set done. It's gonna be a while before I do any more though, because I gotta get my truck. I gotta get a motor in it first. So,
so I'm gonna put his at right here, so you guys go and check him out while he does a full rebuild, a new motor, and quite a few other goodies on that truck. So make sure you stay tuned on that. Stay tuned for the rest of this video, because we're gonna throw these bad boys on the truck and show you what they look like.
Just to clarify, I did not have these headlights for 3 months that they were gone. I only had them the last couple of weeks. All right, I got them done pretty quick.
I clarified that in the beginning of the video.
Okay, good.
So it is officially the next day. I didn't get back home till literally 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm super exhausted. Like, I wanted to sleep in, but my body just woke me up at 7. It's just like, dude, we got to put these bad boys in. So yeah, I slept like 5 hours last night because I was just super excited to wake up and put the headlights on the 6.0. So I'm going to show you kind of more what they look like in daylight. Honestly, Sam did a hell of a freaking job on the headlights. Like, I'm super, super satisfied with how they came out. And as you guys know, I'm the type of guy that likes supporting like underdogs, small companies, things like that, running things on my truck that not a lot of people have. So being able to go through Sam, you know, this guy's in college, he has a job, he's building his truck, he's throwing a motor back into it, he's got a girlfriend. And then he was doing my headlights. He was doing some taillights and another set of headlights for another guy. Like, dude, this guy has a lot going on, and he was still able to deliver these. Now, he had the headlights for 3 weeks, but he only took like a week and a half to actually do all of it. So that's sanding, refinishing everything. There was some missing screws and everything like that. Since he didn't actually pull apart those headlights, he was trying to piece together a puzzle that he didn't take apart. So he did, honestly, just an amazing freaking job. Like, I'm just super, super satisfied with, honestly, how Sam did. A lot of people have less things going on in their life, and I feel like don't get as much done as this guy. And between all that studying, college, and everything, he still manages to do it in a week and a half. Just blows my freaking mind. So thank you, Sam. I freaking love how these things turned out. Let me show you guys what they look like in daylight. So these are the 3-month headlights. Took what is it, a quarter of the year, 3, 6, 9, 12. So yeah, a quarter of the year to get these bad boys back. And what Sam was talking about is, so he minimized the little, I think it's a DRL, whatever you call it, or the little C-bar, made it skinnier so it's not so wide. You can see how the original width was. So he made it skinnier. It just looks like more custom that way. Shout out to my little big brother that came with me. He's my little brother, but he's like 6'3". He's a lot taller than I am. And he went out there with me. He worked that Saturday. We drove out there, left here at 6, got there around 9:30, 10, missed a few exits in Kansas City, super confusing. Almost got hit on the way there. That was sketchy. And then, you know, me and Sam, we both talk a lot. So we talked for like 30, 45 minutes. So that didn't put us back home until 2 o'clock in the morning. Another thing that Sam also did for me, not only going above and beyond for these headlights and getting me in while he's trying to build his truck and all this other thing he's got going on in his life, this dude drove 3 hours in one direction just to meet me halfway for these headlights because we were worried about shipping them and something getting damaged. So, you know, between me and him, we had 12 hours of a turnaround drive time just for these headlights for the 6.0. It is officially crunch time all week. This coming up week, we're going to be working on the 6.0 this coming up weekend because today's Sunday. That's all we're going to do for the next basically 7 days. We're just going to work on all these little things, try and get them knocked out as fast as possible so that we can deliver the reveal video for you guys and then actually debut it at Mother Road Mayhem and show you guys in person. But enough of me talking. Sorry for the 6-minute talking video. But let's throw these bad boys in and see what these things look like because it's been a long time coming. So I forgot to show you guys to put new Riff Raff boots on the 6.0. So they be looking good. Custom Auto Works hooked up our new battery post cables because the old ones we had were like this and junk. Like it was literally cracked all across and it was holding on by a thread. So he threw this heavy duty son of a gun on there and that looks a lot better. So those are like 2 very basic mods. And we still got to throw the paint match window visors on there, but I'm saving that for a separate video. I just want to make this video specifically for the 6.0 headlights. Okay, so here's the big moment. One thing I'm nervous about on these headlights is the functionality. So I am kind of scared to plug them in because there's like, you never know if everything got plugged back in or whatever, but we're going to put these in. This will be the first time and I think it's going to look really cool. Bro, I can't even remember where I put these. I don't remember where I put the screws in it. Whatever. I'm just going to set one of these random ones in there for a second just to hold it in so it doesn't fall out. So, without further ado, I'm going to step back. I'm going to take a look at these freaking headlights. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Dude, that is going to look freaking sick. That is going to look so good. I think one thing that I think I would change on these is paint this outside layer right here. Right there is the only thing that kind of throws it off. You know, I'd have painted from here down to the edge and just stop there just to cover that up because that breaks the vision of it. But bro, do those look good? Okay. So let's try out the lights and see how those look. Once we get the grill and the hood shut and everything, it'll look a lot better. Trust the process. Okay, the light comes on. Good. Okay, all right. See, turn signal's working. High beam.
Perfect.
Low beam. Yeah. Okay. So we're good, dude. We're cooking. We're good. Okay. So that is. I'm starting to sweat because I'm so excited. So that is freaking. That is literally perfect. Oh, but by the way, check out the merch. Driveway built. You already know. Here's our Titan emblem. Cool thing about this, it's got a little bit of metallic, kind of a flake on it. Freaking awesome. These things are high quality. These are not crappy heat press shirts that peel. These shirts are made to last. I promise you guys that. They're 50% polyester, 50% cotton. The polyester is there to help reduce shrinking. That money goes towards, obviously, the truck builds and everything, so we can continue making these videos. I will guarantee these things do not peel in a matter of a few washes, not like the other crappy stuff. Ad is over. Back to the headlights. Just saying, check it out. You can find in the description my TikTok shop. You guys know where to find them. But these things are freaking awesome. Super, super excited with them. I'm gonna try and find the screws that go here, here, and there because it's been 3 months. Things are a blur. I don't remember exactly what goes where or where I put them. So we're gonna try and find them. But yeah, so that looks sick. I'm excited to throw the grill on and kind of see what it is. That obviously is wrapping this whole truck together. So I'm gonna show you guys obviously a closer look into it, but the full reveal of everything, you know, I'm not really gonna show that process yet. But let's do a little tour. Oh my goodness, freaking Sam, you killed it, brother. You killed it. That looks so good. That's insane. So that's the only thing wrong, which isn't wrong. We would have never thought of this, but that I think if we painted that, dude, that would look so seamless and just flow with the entire freaking truck. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking awesome. So look, I know I've said this like 5 times. I pointed out to you guys that little King Ranch chrome here. We didn't plan this. Like, we had no idea that we were going to put that in. I think stickers are very tacky in headlights. I've never been a fan. I always think they're cheesy, but I told Sam, like, why not, you know, just a very subtle small sticker, you know, cut it out, threw it on there, and it is like perfect. I wasn't even going to make this chrome. I just had chrome left over from the shocks that I did on my 6.7. So I'm like, screw it, let's do chrome. We got a chrome grill, and we got a chrome grill bumper insert here, so I think it'll flow decent. So this just kind of came out of nowhere, worked out perfectly, nice and subtle. I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. Like, the 6.0 is finally, that just, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. Like, that is, I'm just speechless. I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't know what to say for this part of the video. That just like motivates me extremely. I'm not kidding. My morale went down. I haven't really even, I've messed with the truck a little bit the past 2 weeks, but just like very subtle little things like the engine bay stuff, but I haven't been motivated. That just like completely remotivated me and everything. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously this is going to be a pretty good look at what the 6.0 is going to look like when it's done. I'm not going to shut the hood so you guys don't get the full idea. I'm gonna leave this one out for now, but this is a very good in-depth look. But I just want to thank you guys for supporting us and watching our YouTube videos. Every time we pass 1,000 views, like, it is a very good feeling, and we get super excited about it. So hopefully this one gets past 1,000 views. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you for those of you guys that have commented. Thank you guys, all of you guys that just watch my videos, even though sometimes they are very bland. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys, and we wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for you guys watching our videos. I know there's probably only gonna be like 600 or 432 views on this, but I greatly appreciate every 432 of you guys watching this video. Stay tuned, because the next video, we got some pretty good stuff planned, so make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you guys on the next one, and we'll see you guys later.